Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Barrington and welcome to Long Beach Connect, the show that connects you to all of the great news and events happening in our city. So let's get started. Construction on the new Long Beach Civic Center is underway and it's moving right along. So let's check in and see just how far along it is right now.
The construction of Long Beach's new Civic Center is quickly moving forward. Already, the perimeter walls and the majority of the underground plumbing and electrical installations have been completed, along with the laying of several foundation slabs. In the next few months, the building will begin coming out of the ground as the team begins working on the basement level 1 foundation. Right now, there are about 125 people working on site, with many of them being Long Beach residents. As more workers are needed, building contractor Clark Construction is increasing its effort to connect graduates of pre-apprenticeship programs with its subcontractors. So as you can see, all is on schedule for the new Civic Center to open in 2019. If you want to see what's going on, check out the webcam link, which captures every move 24/7.
Now, another construction project that we've been watching in downtown is the new park at 7th and Alamitos. Recently, the city celebrated its grand opening, and we've got your first look.
Community, culture, and recreation now intersect at the brand new Robert Gumbiner Park, located at 880 East 7th Street.
Well, this is a great space because it used to be a intersection that was really dangerous, and so now it's converted to a little park. It's got a skate park in it, playground for the kids, and it connects the museum, MOLA, the Museum of Latin American Art, with the Pacific Islander Museum and St. Anthony High School, so it's great.
In 2010, the city ranked this former intersection as one of the most dangerous in the city. After securing $2.8 million in funds from the statewide Park Development and Community Revitalization Program, work began on developing the park.
Almost a decade in the making, and it really has taken away traffic on this side, but it also added green space to a place that was so dense. Over 30,000 residents are around this area and these neighborhoods, and so it's definitely needed.
The park was named for the late Dr. Robert Gumbiner, a Long Beach healthcare pioneer. He also founded the Museum of Latin American Art, located across the street, and the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum, which adjoins the park.
I think it's a perfect spot for bringing the neighborhood together and ties these two institutions he created. And I think it's great. It's perfect.
The skate plaza and playgrounds inside this over 36,000 square foot park were both big hits on opening day. Visitors will also enjoy a small performance area, picnic area, shade structures, and public art pieces donated by PIAM and MOLA, all set within a sustainable design that features recycled pavement and bioswale that retains and filters stormwater. The new Robert Gumbiner Park will bring year-round recreational programming to approximately 32,000 residents who live within a half-mile radius.
I think it's beautiful. It's a nice addition to the neighborhood, and it's a good use of the space.
This is about bringing spaces and places where our families live. So we're just really thrilled to be able to do this right in the middle of this great neighborhood. So we're really trying to bring to this area of the community something that hasn't existed for a long time.
To discover more about our Long Beach parks, go to longbeach.gov/park.
The new Gumbiner Park is just one location for parks programming. We're gonna head down to the beach for another story, but before we go, check out this clip to see even more city options available this summer.
Looking for childcare options this summer? The Long Beach Department of Parks, Recreation, and Marine has the answer. Register your kids for summer day camps. This summer, Long Beach kids ages 5 through 17 can meet new friends and develop learning skills by participating in sports, science, and creative arts camps. These camps are jam-packed with activities for all interests, and most camps run Monday through Friday during your workday. Adventure is calling at Long Beach Summer Day Camps. Spaces are limited, so register today at www.lbparks.org.
Summer day camps are a great solution for kids. But what if you want to do something the entire family can enjoy? Maybe it's time that you laced up those running shoes and strapped up that bike helmet and headed on down to the beach. Check out this next story.
Ready, set, move! The 2017 Mobility Challenge is underway, and the City of Long Beach wants you to bike, run, and walk the beach pedestrian and bicycle path just west of the Belmont Memorial Pier. The challenge? 1 million cyclists and pedestrians by the end of 2017. Use the hashtag CountMeInLB to share your photos and videos on social media. Watch as the numbers tick up on the new Eco Counter. Long Beach's reputation for being one of the most walkable and bikeable cities in the nation is in large part due to our residents. So use the hashtag CountMeInLB to share your experience and help our city live up to its reputation.
Biking, walking, and running makes our city a healthier place to live. In this next story, you're going to learn about a new city program that's going to make Long Beach a cleaner place, too.
Cigarette litter is bad for business in Long Beach. It's unsightly, can have a negative impact on tourism, and it's toxic to the environment. So the city's rolled out a new program designed to put a lid on cigarette litter.
Gallagher's has decided to be the first one to launch into our Can Your Butts campaign, which is a fantastic campaign that's not only going to help us clean up our streets, but we're going to be able to take the cigarette butts and recycle them.
The first phase of the Can Your Butts campaign placed cigarette waste receptacles in front of establishments along the Broadway business corridor with the goal of capturing this non-biodegradable waste at the source.
Because we found that cigarette butts are a significant portion of our litter stream. Statewide makes up about a third of the litter that's found. 68% of cigarette butts are estimated to go into the litter stream instead of getting thrown away. So we thought it was a good material to target.
Through a voluntary partnership, Litter Free Long Beach will work with more restaurants, bars, and barbershops to provide free resources like the receptacles, informational posters, and pocket ashtrays. These businesses are required by city code to provide and maintain cigarette litter receptacles for public use. And the Can Your Butts recycling program will make compliance even easier.
And so the businesses can print out a label, put it on a box, and ship it. It's no cost to anybody, and so it's just a win-win campaign for everybody.
The city's working with TerraCycle to recycle cigarette waste into products like plastic pallets. Even the tobacco and ash are recycled via composting. If you'd like more information about this new Long Beach Clean Team initiative, visit litterfreelb.org.
Here in Long Beach, prom and graduation season is in full swing. Our last story talks about a hard-hitting program that reminds teens about the dangers of drinking and driving. Take a look.
Every 15 minutes, someone in the United States is injured or killed in an alcohol-related incident. For teenagers, drinking and driving is an especially lethal combination. Recently, the Long Beach Police and Fire Departments took part in a dramatic simulation to help local high school students make good decisions when alcoholic beverages are involved.
Well, every 50 minutes is an educational program that is actually designed to go out and do outreach to the students that are at local high schools, and specifically today we're here at Wilson High School to talk about the impacts that drunk driving has not only on students but also families.
In real time, these high school students watched as the consequences of drunk driving played out in a simulated crash scene on the Wilson football field.
When they can see their own classmates in a scene where their own classmates are dying or they're maimed as a result of an action of a classmate, I think it really has a much bigger impact.
So it was very emotional. I think at the beginning it didn't quite click in, but once we saw what happened and police, fire, the coroner arrived, and that really hit it hard.
Students watched as emergency resources were deployed in the efforts to save young lives, and the after effects of a night of fun that ends in tragedy.
I learned that anyone can be behind the wheel and make this decision. It doesn't have to happen to just like 17-year-olds or anyone in high school, but it could happen to anyone. Not only does it affect you, but the people that are involved in your life and around you too.
You never know who's next to you in a car that's under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and the more people we can get out there and educate and prevent that from happening, the more safer you and your family are going to be on the roadway.
Don't drink and drive!
There are always great things happening in our city. While Long Beach Connect is just one way to keep you informed, there are also many more. You can connect with the city of Long Beach over social media on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Flickr. You can also stay connected by heading directly to the city's website at longbeach.com.